Here's a post from Turvanish on Tumblr. She received an anonymous question stating, "Please, God, explain to me how trans activism is harmful." And Turvanish replied, "I could go on for days with links, but I'm too tired. Lesbians are being told they have to like the male sex, otherwise they're bigots. Same-sex attraction is being considered gross again. Any child who doesn't like gender roles is told they're trans and should go through irreversible medical treatment because it's the only way. Identity is being equated to how well you fit into gender roles again. Males are saying females are oppressing them. The idea of not having sex with you is called oppression, apparently. Pedophiles, perverts, rapists, and murderers are being A, excused because they're trans, and B, given more respect than women who call out this bullshit. Women who say, hey, something's wrong here, are being attacked, sent hate threats, doxxed, and deplatformed. People are saying biological sex is fake? Like, what the fuck? Just look at the hashtag transcult. Homophobia is fucking rampant, and we have a bunch of heterosexuals and bisexuals calling themselves gay. Erasing female-only experiences and rebranding them as neutral is going to put women's health back decades. Any mention of female body parts is returned with screams of transphobia. Women can't fucking talk about their own experiences, but y'all can worship penises all day without a peep, huh? Children are being given the right to make life-altering decisions as young as 16. Hormones will sterilize you and stop proper sex organ function. No one's talking about legitimate dangers of things like binding because it's called transphobic and fear-mongering. Like, fuck me for wanting to give people the option to make informed decisions? People are being fired for speaking out about problems they're seeing in the movement. Actual scientists are being practically bullied into submission, and they publicly agree with trans ideas, even if it's not backed up or wrong, just to keep their fucking jobs. A woman was murdered because she didn't think her trans-identified male patient was in the right condition for sexual reassignment surgery. And again, lesbians are being told they're bigots and disgusting for not being attracted to the male sex. These poor children are growing up with homophobia worse than it has been in years, and it's being branded as progressive. We're called genital fetishists. Like, why would you ever say that to anyone, let alone a 15-year-old girl who's trying to come to terms with her sexuality? Trans women are pretending to be the victims, but they're 10 times more likely to be elected to office of power than a trans man. You know why? Because most of them are upper middle-class white males. Ever wonder why they've been able to get so much progress so quickly? Male power knows no bounds. The patriarchy still works in their favor. Like, cry me a fucking river. Have you seen how society has bent over backwards for their feelings and completely ignored all the women and girls saying something is wrong? Females around the world are still fighting for basic human rights, and now there are people letting men walk right into women's spaces in the name of progression. It's a cult mentality, and you're indoctrinated everywhere you go and never given the information you need to form your own critical thought. And if you even question it once, you're branded a TERF and fucking hounded. Dysphoric people need psychological help just like those with anorexia. They do not have the right to speak for the other sex just because they wish they were them. Just read feminist literature, real feminist literature. Read blogs run by detransitioners and women who are screaming that something is wrong. Fucking listen. Have empathy.